For the second part of my project, I talked to the stranger that I met on my first project, Samantha, who I helped with her film location. And I asked her, do you know anybody who's good at cinematography? Because we really need someone to film this mini-series that Christian and I made up. And she said yes, her boyfriend luckily does. So since it's her boyfriend, you can't really say no. She gave me the number of her boyfriend and I immediately contacted him. His name is Luis and he's known in the film school to be one of the greatest cinematographers ever. And I contacted him and he seemed wary at first. Like he was like, oh, I don't know, like I'm kind of busy, I have a lot of stuff to do, which was understandable. But when I told him my pitch, my idea, he seemed like he was like more willing to do it. And when he heard it's only like 1 minute long, he was like more willing to do it because he was like, okay, it won't take that long to do. And we set up like a time. So me, Krishan, and him and his girlfriend, we all met up at the dining hall to talk about like our ideas and Krishan and I's ideas that we came up with and what he thinks is good for the show. So we said my story is a funny coming of age anthology about quirky teenagers who are clueless and trying to conquer their teenage problems and challenges in their lives. And each episode is supposed to be 1 minute, but it's 10 episodes in total. And our goal is to upload these on social media such as Instagram or maybe Facebook, but mostly Instagram we want to upload because with Instagram you can like, with each, I think each $5 you spend, it directs it towards like 50 or 60 people. So that would be like really great. How do we come up with these ideas? So Krishan and I had a pitch party with my friends and his friends, and we came up with like at least 70 ideas. 70 ideas we came up with. And like the day before we met with Luis and we narrowed down to 10. And here are the 10 ideas. The first idea is a girl falls in love with a guy and he turns out being gay. The second one is a girl or a guy has sex for the first time. No. A girl has sex for the first time and the guy puts in the wrong hole. The third one is first time smoking pot and you get really, really, really paranoid. The fourth one is going to the wrong class. Fifth, first dong, having your first dong. One about furries, which are people who dress up in animal costumes as a lifestyle. We don't know specifically what yet, but we thought it would be funny. Threesome, that is like extremely awkward, overly sexual. A B, like speaking in your ear, like saying like provocative stuff in your ear. Accidentally rushing into like a black frat and cutting the line and everyone curses you out. So Luis liked the one first time smoking paranoid. He really liked that one and he really wanted to do it. But the problem was that he's only available spring break and after spring break. He's not available before spring break. But me and Krishan and I really wanted to film it like this weekend or next weekend because we want our first episode to be like catch everyone's eye. But he seems to be down. He seems like he wants to film at least like 1 or 2 episodes. So we're gonna have to find like another great cinematographer to film the first episode because we cannot wait till spring break because that's way too long and we want this series to be over this semester. So that's it, yeah. So that sucked, but he said just to like write the scripts for the episodes that he's interested in and we'll meet up like later like this week or maybe next week and talk about like which shots are great for each like dialogue or scene or whatever. So although this encounter was great, I'm so disappointed he couldn't film the first episode, but I feel like he knows, of course he will know somebody who could film the first one. And worst comes to worst, if he can't film the first episode, well, we can like maybe ask him to advise us with the cinematography with another cinematographer and he can just be there for like development and figuring out like which scenes or which shots is best for which scenes and dialogue. However, I feel with convincing, I could somehow convince him to film an episode because filming 1 minute is probably gonna take like the most like 2 or 3 hours to film. And I feel like he can definitely find the time. Like, I feel like no one has time, but if you make time, you can do it. So I feel like if I can coax him or like persuade him, he will do it. So hopefully that will work out.